What's going on, MSFers? Duelim here, and today we've got an all-new blog for you, and we're going to go over the blog, which is pretty awesome. We've got some Omega Red Phoenix Force shards, as well as he's making his way to the Battle Pass, and then I'm going to do my Core Orb openings for the Hood, so stick around for that. For your battle plan for June 14th through the 20th, on the 16th, we do have Omega Red Phoenix Force Battle Pass starting, which is definitely enticing. It'll be interesting to see how many shards are in there to see if it's actually worth getting or not, and if there's any extra gear tier 20, because you know how I've been feeling about the Battle Pass and Strike Pass lately. I do not think it has been worth it. We've got the start of the Harbinger week number 7. We've got another run of the Cosmic War, the Red Phoenix event, and then HELLVERINE enters the Intel store. On June 18th, we've got Danger Room starting, and if you missed that blog, make sure you go check it out for all the new details on the Danger Room. Part 2, essentially the second iteration, starting on the 18th. This week's shard sources is going to be Quasar, Mystical Relic 2 in week 7 event. So we're going to be continuing earning Quasar shards. Songbird, 25 shards from the Cosmic War, which is what we've been doing. And then Omega Red Phoenix Force in the Red Phoenix event. So we've got the Harbinger month 2 earn 310 Quasar shards. So we've got more Quasar shards just for doing your objectives, daily objectives, all that good stuff. Make sure you're checking out the command center. I'm curious how you guys feel about this, unlocking a legendary like this. I personally have been really enjoying it. I think it's pretty awesome that they're giving us a very, very good character, 100% free, even the red stars, 100% free. I think it's pretty awesome. So I will give them credit where credit is due. I think that is really great, especially when it's going to be a more sought after game mode, such as like Cosmic Crucible or Arena Legendary. People are going to be much happier. I think it went over a little sour just because he's War, since I feel like War is the least favorite game mode of all, but I could be wrong. Let me know what you guys think. So yeah, more Quasar shards. Amazing. Harbinger week 7. So start date is going to be the 16th. Sped Red Phoenix Energy, which is going to be the showcase event for Omega Red Phoenix Force. So seems pretty simple there. Earn Red Phoenix Orb Fragments and find a Pride Gem. So we got more Pride Gems going on for the month of June, which is awesome. Getting some free goodies from that. Rewards, the Boots of Dorm, Mystical Relic, and Intel. Awesome. And then I also really like this change on blogs. Premium objectives, which I know I can't complete, and premium rewards, which I know I can't get. I like being able to delineate that and see the difference, because I like to know what is something that's just not for me unless I'm a spender, which is great. So play Blitz with HELLVERINE and the Hood, and premium rewards, accursed diamond orbs. All right, cool. Pride Gem hint. Blitz your way to the brightest star in the sky. So I'm assuming this means Blitz with North Star, because the North Star is obviously the brightest star in the sky. Also, I'm almost positive North Star is an LGBTQ character. Please let me know if I'm wrong. I'm not up to date with that Marvel lore and stuff like that. So please let me know. I'm almost positive that's correct, though. And I think North Star was released in June during Pride Month, if I'm not mistaken. I think last year? So correct me if I'm wrong as well. All right, Cosmic War earned 25 Songbird shards. This is going to be the same thing we've been doing. It's going to be Battle in Cosmic Crucible using Immortal X-Men, or in War using Liberty. And it looks like Liberty is on offense or defense. And Cosmic Crucible just says use Immortal X-Men, so I'm hoping that means offense and defense. They did make the change where instead of Vigilante, they made it to Starjammers, and they made Starjammers offense or defense as well, which I really like that change for this week of Crucible. So credit where credit is due. Freedom Unbound to commemorate Juneteenth. We have a special global milestone where all of our commanders can work together to earn rewards. Contribute by battling with Juneteenth characters in CC, War, Raids, and Blitz. This global milestone rewards intel. Awesome. Another way to get intel. I'm curious what you guys think about the global milestones as well. I have found them to be pretty beneficial. I like having these little events where the community can come together and push a little bit. I definitely do enjoy it. That's going to start on the 16th. And then we've got Danger Room returning on the 18th. So there's an entire blog about the Danger Room changes. But for this one, we're going to have Vigilantes, Thunderbolts again, but we're also going to have Accursed, Iron Patriot, Ghost Rider, Blade, Elsa, Bloodstone, Yelena, and Red Guardian. So maybe getting some boosts to the Thunderbolts that you did not see get the rework. So that's pretty awesome. I really like that. I also like the Supernatural call out here with Ghost Rider, and Elsa. That's really, really awesome. So throwing a little bit of Mordo in there, maybe Elsa and Ghost Rider can gain the Accursed trait, which would be really, really fun. Use some older characters. That'd be pretty cool. The leaderboard, there's no leaderboard features just yet, so we're still waiting on that. But I'm curious to see. I'm assuming the leaderboards are going to continue being like those frames and stuff. But the milestone rewards were pretty generous. We had like, what was it, like 10 G20 orbs, some gold, some training materials. So I hope that's great. I also hope the leaderboard's not borked this time. That would be great. Danger Room opens on June 18th, 2 p.m. And then Red Phoenix, raise your Cosmic Crucible roster up out of the ashes with Omega Red Phoenix Force's character shards. This event is a great opportunity to not only experience his power in battle, but also earn tons of Omega Red Phoenix Force shards. I really hope the experience his power in battle is actually a fun and interactive game mode where it's not just hit auto, watch him delete everybody, and it's not fun. I hope you actually get to see his kit in action. That would be fun. So there's going to be pretty much a showcase. There's a story mode here. Commanders level 45 and above are encouraged to join the story. Except for level, there are no requirements for 10 missions spanning 2 chapters, which is awesome. And then we have the bonus, which is going to be mission 1, 3 stars, 4 stars, 5, 6, 7. And then special mission 6, which is going to be gear tier 20, which is quite interesting because I have gear tier 20. I just don't have the 5, 6, or 7 yellow star, which could change depending on the Red Phoenix event and the battle pass. So maybe right now I'm at 4 stars and 4 red stars. So maybe I can get to 5, maybe even 6. I'm curious to see how generous this event is going to be. Rewards, Omega Red Phoenix Force Orb is the big prize and exclusively rewards his character shards. I'm sure the drop rates are going to be not very favorable. Crack open these and power up Omega Red Phoenix Force. You can unlock his full potential as a Cosmic Crucible powerhouse. Very true. Also among the many rewards are Armory 20 orbs, Crimson Raid orbs, Purple ISO 8 resources, L4 training materials. I know everybody's clamoring for those still. Training orbs and more. And then starting soon, keep your eyes open for the start of the Red Phoenix, which begins on the 16th. So the only thing we don't see here is something about red stars, which I think that is intentional. I don't think we're going to get anything red star related to him since his red star release essentially was from the level 105 race. So I'm assuming he is not going to be available red star wise if you did not push in that event. And I think they want to punish people who didn't. So I'm assuming this is just going to be yellow stars. But for right now, we don't have any further information regarding any sort of accessibility to red stars. Maybe they'll give him a couple red stars, maybe up to 4 or maybe even 5 red stars in the battle pass. I think that would be pretty favorable, kind of like what they did for Ares on the free-to-play track. I think that would be awesome, and maybe the paid track will get it up to 7 red. I think that would entice people to spend a little bit more as well. I think that would be awesome. And then we got a War update as well. War will remain 2 per week for another season. We will keep you updated regarding War. I'm also curious your guys' feedback on this. I hope you know when I ask for feedback, it is very critical that I send a lot of this feedback to the developers, or I at least convey all of this feedback in a larger message on how people are feeling about this. So if you want your voice heard, make sure you leave a comment down below regarding the Quasar, regarding the Phoenix Force event, and also regarding the War update as well. Personally, I have enjoyed 2 per week. I do enjoy not having to War on the weekends since we already have Crucible on the weekend. Don't get me started on that. But I'd rather at least not have both because having a War on the weekend was definitely pretty time consuming for me. Twitch drops. If you guys have not gone and followed me on Twitch, there's a link in the description. I do stream usually on the weekends, and I'm streaming Cosmic Crucible, and you get bonus rewards for the drop. So hour 1, 20,000 intel, 2 hours, 2 million gold, and then 3 hours, 5 hood character shards. There's also Twitch drops been going on this week as well. The final reward is HELLVERINE as well, so some HELLVERINE shards there, so nothing wrong with that. Then we also have a player council vote. The player council needs your help to elect the next round of representatives. Join the player Discord and vote each day starting June 16th on Monday. A new open seat will be elected each day. Learn more about the applicants and cast your vote. So if you want to have your voice heard in the player council, make sure you head over there. There's a link to their Discord right here. And then we've got the Friday free claim. Everybody's been clamoring about that Pride gem. That's right. The Pride gem is going to be in the Friday free claim. And then we have 200 Accursed Rain milestone points and 5 Songbird character shards. So A pretty interesting blog. We got Danger Room starting on the 18th. We have an Omega Red event, Omega Red Phoenix Force event for some character shards, as well as a battle pass, so nothing wrong with that. Other than that, kind of seems like business as usual, other than like maybe HELLVERINE enters the Intel store. If you guys have some extra Intel and you guys are not pushing for Professor X anymore because you already have him, good way to get some character shards. I would recommend doing that. Now, let's hop in game. We've got some cores to spend on the hood. So let's see how lucky we can get. So I definitely want to get him unlocked because his passive is going to be the bread and butter of the team. He stops speed up, he stops turn meter, he stops speed stat. He doesn't let people increase their damage other than by positive effects. Like, this guy's nuts. So let's see how many orbs it's gonna take. So orb number 1, immediately starting off with an 8. Okay, not minimum, I'll take it. So orb number 1, let's see. Orb number 2, green again. Can we just get a gold drop, end it here? I don't need to do anything. So these orbs do average like a 9.2 on a drop rate. So I'm a little bit below the average right now. Orb number 3, sticking with the greens, I see. We're just sticking with the 8s as well. But I mean, not terrible. At least it's not 6. So there's that. All right, orb number 4, a blue. Give me a 20. A 10, okay. Raising that average just a little bit. So after 4 orbs, we're at 34 shards right now. Let's see, orb number 5. Okay, and we're down to a 6. Not the greatest. So 5 orbs in, and let's get number 6. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. We're not even halfway. We've done 6 orbs already. So let's do orb number 7 and a 20 drop, hopefully. Nope, another 10. All right, so that was 7 orbs. We're at 56 right now. We've gotten 2 10 drops, mostly 8s, and then a couple 6s. So let's go to orb number 8. Another blue. Give me a 20. A 12. I'll take it. All right, we're raising that average just a smidgen. Just a smidgen here. So that was orb number 8. Let's do orb number 9. No, the purple's in the wrong area. I hate that. I hate that bait. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. All right, that's 9 orbs. We're at 76 shards right now. Let's go for orb number 10. Another blue. Come on, I just need a 20. All right, we need one more 12 drop, and we'll get there. So 10 orbs, 88 shards. Let's get it here. Don't make me open another one. At most, we're going to need to open up 2 more shards for a min drop of 6, but hopefully we can get it right here. Orb number 11. Looks like we're going to have to open up another one. Yeah, we'll open up one more. And then orb number 12 will get us there. I have no idea what that sound is. I don't know why that just happened. I'm not even streaming right now, but hey, okay. Well, we got the hood unlocked at 12 orbs for 104 shards. So that's like, what, 8 per, I think, roughly? Like a little more than 8. That's roughly around the average, 9-ish. Okay, so let's go over here. Let's recruit the hood, and I am going to be taking him all the way up as fast as humanly possible as well, because he is, like I said, extremely, extremely good. So level 105 immediately. Make sure we don't take him to gear tier 20, because that would be kind of unfortunate. I don't want to take him to gear tier 20, although I might actually because of the Mystic leaderboard. I'm actually thinking about taking the hood, guys. If you enjoyed that Big Time Spider-Man video, I might be doing something kind of like that for the hood as well. And then ISO 8 recommendation, since his basic does not do anything crazy with ISO 8. The striker attack just hits another bonus time. But his the regular basic hits like 5 times, I think, or maybe 6 times, because I think it hits once and then it's 5 bonus times. We're just going to do Raider on him. A lot of his stuff is AoE as well. I think everything is actually AoE. So we're going to do Raider on him, and then we'll go over the T4s as well. So making sure the hood is maxed out for Crucible. Now, if you do have HELLVERINE already, you do have the 4-piece team ready to go. They are going to be very, very good in Crucible this week. Just the 4-piece, because of the hood's passive. Stopping turn meter, stopping speed stat, stopping speed up on spawn. They're going to be very good with a pretty good 5th, maybe like throwing in Quasar for like a plug and play with some exposed mechanics with HELLVERINE. Might be really, really good. So let's get to the T4s here. For the basic, I'm probably not going to do the T4, but it does give some piercing, and I'm getting a little low on T4s, which is kind of surprising. I probably have a bunch of orbs to open. Let's go to the special here. Primary and adjacent, so again, AoE, AoE, AoE. This one is more damage if the primary target does not have ability block. Bonus attack the primary target for 250% damage. Sure, why not? Extra damage, we like that. Then for the ultimate, I believe the ultimate was a T4 as well. It is pretty good. Primary and adjacent targets once again. And yeah, it's repeat this attack 2 times, so just literally just tripling the damage there, absolutely needed. And then the passive, you'll see why he is so good. Heal block in Crucible, 3 or more cursed enemies. Allies, enemies cannot gain charged or offense up. That's an absolute no-brainer T4. So even with the 4-piece team, in Crucible, enemies can only gain bonus damage and focus through positive effects. Hero enemies can only gain resistance and speed through positive effects, which is essentially Night Stalkers. In Crucible, if this character has 3 or more accursed allies, enemies cannot gain speed up, charged, or offense up. Hero enemies cannot gain taunt, not Gladiator, but like Black Knight, I believe, is a hero. Enemies cannot assist. Enemies cannot fill speed bar. This guy is insane. And the speed of this character at each ally can be reduced by slow, so no Emma Frost. Like, this guy is really good. This guy's passive is absolutely insane. So we've got the hood ready to go. Like I said, I think I'm going to end up taking him up to gear tier 20, because I think what I'm going to end up doing for the villain global section, which I will make a video on if you guys are interested in. It seems like you guys did like the Big Time Spider-Man video. I'm going to be doing Lady Deathstrike, Omega Red Phoenix Force, Zombie Juggernaut, and then I'm probably going to be doing the Hood, and then most likely OG Juggernaut as well. Even though OG Juggernaut is 4 pieces, I think it's going to be nice to have that Accursed team at gear tier 20, especially Juggernaut with the new stats, with the rework. At gear tier 20 is going to be a monster at 3 diamonds, so I think that's what I'm going with. I might screw myself over. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below regarding the blog and regarding my ideas for villain global section. But until next time, this has been Duel 'em. Later, MSFers.